the curious little turtle. Once upon a time, in a peaceful pond surrounded by tall, green grass, there lived a little turtle named Timmy. Timmy was a curious little turtle, always asking questions and exploring the world around him. While the other turtles in the pond were content to stay in the water and bask in the sun, Timmy loved to explore beyond the pond, venturing into the meadow and the nearby forest. One bright, sunny morning, Timmy decided to go on an adventure. He had heard stories from the older turtles about a magical meadow beyond the pond, where flowers bloomed in every color and animals from all over the forest gathered to play. Timmy had always wondered what the meadow was like, but he had never been brave enough to go there until now. "I'm going to find the meadow today," Timmy said excitedly, looking around to make sure no one was watching. With a deep breath, he stretched his little legs and began to crawl toward the edge of the pond. The journey wasn't easy for Timmy. He had to climb over rocks, crawl through tall grasses, and navigate around puddles, but he was determined. As he moved farther from the pond, the world seemed bigger and more beautiful than he had ever imagined. He saw butterflies fluttering by, heard birds singing high in the trees, and felt the warm sunshine on his shell. After a long journey, Timmy finally reached the magical meadow. It was more beautiful than he had ever imagined. Bright flowers of every color filled the air with their sweet fragrance, and animals of all kinds played together. Rabbits hopped, squirrels chased each other, and deer grazed peacefully in the distance. Timmy was amazed by what he saw. He had never seen so many animals all in one place, and the meadow was so peaceful and full of life. But as he watched them play, Timmy began to feel a little nervous. He was smaller than most of the animals in the meadow, and he wasn't sure if he would fit in. A kind butterfly fluttered down beside him. "Why do you look so sad, little turtle?" she asked. "I feel small and slow compared to all the other animals," Timmy replied. "I don't know if I belong here." The butterfly smiled warmly. "Oh, Timmy, everyone has something special about them. You may be small and slow, but you have something the others don't. You have patience. That's a wonderful gift." Timmy thought about the butterfly's words. He realized that while he might not be as fast as the rabbits or as graceful as the deer, he had his own strengths. He was patient and steady, and that made him unique. Just then, a rabbit came hopping by and noticed Timmy sitting quietly by the flowers. "Hello, little turtle. Do you want to play with us?" he asked. Timmy smiled and nodded. He may not have been as fast, but he could still enjoy the fun in his own way. And so, Timmy spent the rest of the day playing in the meadow, finding new friends, and realizing that everyone, no matter how big or small, has something special to offer. When the sun began to set, Timmy knew it was time to go home. He returned to the pond, feeling proud of himself for being brave enough to explore the world beyond. He had learned that it wasn't about being the fastest or the strongest. It was about being yourself and finding the value in what made you unique. From that day on, Timmy continued to explore the world around him, knowing that his patience and curiosity would always guide him on new adventures.